So now we can move on to the final exam. I'm the Triple S License Test Examiner. You came to take the test? There are 2 problems, as usual. If you pass, I'll give you a Triple S license. Ready? Problem 1 tests your reasoning ability as a net battler. You will need this ability in real missions to find answers from minor clues. The test consists of the following. Find and net battle a person. The person is a character called the Navi Master, said to control all the world's navies. I will provide you 1 hint. A signboard that smells of sea air. Based on this hint, you must deduce where to proceed next. If your deduction is correct, you'll receive a new hint. Following that hint will ultimately lead you to the goal of this test, the Navi Master. This is problem 1, and we're good. So before we go on this quest, a refreshing pause. Alright, time to track down the Navi Master. Let's go. So the first thing we need is a signboard that smells of sea air. We're already at the sea. And there's a signboard. There's writing, Great Jug Beyond the 4 Cedars. So a jug would be something to contain liquid. A great jug would be a really big something to contain liquid, such as a dam. So it's off to Okuden. 1 more time. I think this is the last time we actually need to come here. So, let's enjoy one last stroll through nature while we can. In real life, I'd actually probably enjoy nature walks more if I didn't suffer from allergies. Pollen will get me every time. So now that we're at the dam, we need 4 cedars. And there they are, as well as a guy standing here that wasn't here before. You're here to take the Triple S license test, is that right? This is my passphrase. Big Bird Brain. So the closest thing to a big bird that we've seen would be the airplane. By that logic, the Big Bird Brain would be its control system. So, it's off to the airport, after one last stroll through nature. Yes, nature. That's right. Nature. Nature, Joel. Nature. Right, to the airport. So now that we're here, we need to go look at the airplanes. That's simple enough. The airplanes are rather quiet now. No rappers around anymore. That's kinda sad, he was fun. Something's written here. The place overlooking different cultures. Well, there are a lot of different cultures living in Netopia, and Net Castle overlooks them all. So that seems like a good probability. To Netopia! And to the castle! Hey, Chod. So we need to get back up to the tower. Well, the jewel thief is still here. That's right, you stand there and think about what you did. You're a Triple S license test applicant, right? Here's my keyword. One of the coffins of things cast away from humans. Well, I don't remember ever visiting a cemetery. Things cast off from humans. Trash, perhaps? Time to check the trash bins at the back alley. Just have to get through the crowds. Something scribbled. Kingdom in Cyber Forest. Object in center of treasury. So now we need to get back on the net. The Cyber Forest they're talking about is Yumland, and the kingdom in question is Yum Square. Essentially what they're referring to is where we got Change.Bat. so it'll be easiest to get there from home. So, back to AC/DC. And back home we go. Hi, Mom. Wrong button there. Alright. Using our shortcut, we can get to Yum Square right away. Now, of course, since technically we haven't beaten Gospel, things are still quiet and desolate here. If a Gospel virus appears, I'll scare it. I'll curse it. Just like that. It is nice that in the epilogue, though, we can see that things are back to normal here. More lively, the king is back, everything's good. You must be an examinee for the SSS license. Here's my keyword. Something that plays a sound. As vague as that might seem, there are actually fairly few objects that can answer that description. One of which is Mail's piano. The only other thing I can think of right off the would be Raoul's stereo. And I guess technically the doghouse burglar alarm. You must be taking the SSS license exam. Here's my keyword. My natural parents. Got it? My natural parents. Well, we're in town, so we may as well check in with Mom. I think your father has a lot of work ahead of him. So it's not her, she's not impressed. Time to head back to Marine Harbor. Screw that scientist that says we don't visit Dad enough. That's where we're going right now.